goodness me. Good morning. Hello, hello. Good morning. I know I've been a little MIA, but I miss you guys, and I hope everybody's been having a good new year. Mine has been event-filled. Been taking care of some stuff that I'm so excited to finally be able to say, check. We can move forward. VIP! I tried to come into your live the other day. I'm not online as much, but I saw you up and I asked a question, but I didn't know if I couldn't hear because there was no audio or if it was me. Santa's at the gym losing weight from all the cookies he had on Christmas. Hi, King. Man, I have plans. I have plans to also get the weight of the cookies of Christmas away too. I have been gorging and gorging and gorging and just telling myself it's just gonna make the before pictures better. Your girl is fluffy. It's definitely warm over here. Your audio, oh, that's okay. I just was curious what the difference between Gemini and ChatGPT is. I'm paying for the ChatGPT version, $20. So I'm not sure if it's like worth it or if I should change it. I'm just at home. I've been sleeping in for the last I don't know, like month or two, seeing like been sleeping as much as I possibly can. I'm like, normally I'm like go 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 go, but I've been trying to give the rest a chance. I don't know if it's working. And I've also been working on this project that I'm super excited about. Oh, no, I just needed my pen. Having fun drawing. Sheesh. Talk about blinded by the light. So excited. People have been coming into my job like, oh, I haven't seen any videos. You making videos? Videos? My 22-year-old daughter came to visit for Christmas week. Oh, I missed it. Darn. I thought it would be interesting to have a conversation about different topics. Yeah, I definitely think that that's a great idea. I think that we've both been here long enough to know that sometimes the interesting conversations can be a little bit sparse online, or maybe I just can't fall into them. You know, I feel like we be having some good conversations, but sometimes you it's like playing catch drop. 22-year-old daughter came to visit a Christmas weekend, Christmas morning. I made her favorite Mickey Mouse pancakes. That is so awesome. I know that felt good. That's exciting. I can't imagine it, but I feel like it's a blink away. It makes me want to, like, I was in the I was in the kitchen yesterday crying. I was like, I'm gonna put on my headphones. I'm gonna just listen to this, and you guys go do your thing, running around the house because I'm trying to get my house in order. And it's like this video that's like, you're 94 years old, but you wake up in your 35-year-old body. And you look around, and normally the mess would make you upset or this or that, but today it you're so excited to see the shoes here, and you know, just talking about basically my life today, and just appreciating the now. And so I'm like in the kitchen bawling. My daughter comes over to me and she's like, "Are you crying?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm crying." She's like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, "I'm just so happy that you guys are all here and we're hanging out." Well, I'm cleaning. I'm literally cleaning. They're cleaning. We're all cleaning. But they're also playing and doing their kid thing. And I was like, I'm just so happy. Like, you guys are all here and I'm here and I love you guys so much. And she's like, I feel like you're lying. And I'm like, one day you're gonna be like, I was like, I'm 30, whatever, 3 right now. But one day I was 11 years old, like you. And you're gonna be 33 one day and you're gonna have, your own littles running around, and you're gonna remember being 11, but you won't ever be able to go back to it. You'll never be able to go back to your mom crying in the kitchen or your siblings running around doing their thing. Sorry, just made me think about that. I know those Mickey Mouse pancakes were so good. Both for both of you. Yeah. She was like, "Okay. All right." It's like, "It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna turn this back on." But I should listen to it every once in a while because you know, I get wrapped up in the stuff going on. Giants, what's up? Man, it's good to see you. So glad. How has everything been since you've been out? It was like forever and a day. I am 45, daughter 22. I miss those days. She's living her own. From one mom to another mom, I'll cry with you. Yeah. They don't get it yet. Which I'm glad they don't, but it's hard. You gotta stay in the moment. Hi, Joe. All good. It's like another lunch. It is. It is, Giants. We're happy to have you back. Tracy Lawrence, you're going to miss this. I don't know who Tracy Lawrence is, but yes. I try my hardest to, in the moment, be like, look, you're never coming back here, no matter what. Appreciate it. Me crying like I'm not appreciating it enough. Yeah. Because I don't remember, the older times, like my big kids, I don't remember them being like little. I'm like, I gotta figure out how to make my memories stick better. Like the videos, looking back at videos, it's like, oh, okay, I was there, it happened, but I barely remember it. That dog is not my dog. Hello, hello. I need to turn this on. I know, it has been a while, love bug. I know. That's why I was like, sleep again or come and say hi to my peoples while trying to also work on this I've been overcomplicating this process that I'm trying to make. It's a planner. Um, just been like giving myself a hard time about it, I guess. I think it's gonna be really cool. So I've fallen off track of everything, and I've been falling off so hardcore that I'm like, look, no, this is fine. It's good, because we're exactly who this planner is gonna be for, to bring back out of the hole. Oh, it's a song. Okay, you're gonna miss this. Okay, it's a song. I was gonna say it sounds familiar. What's your favorite X-Men to appear in Avengers Doomsday? That is so crazy. I literally just watched Avengers for the first time ever yesterday. Not the first one. I need to reach out to my twin, make sure he's okay. It's not Doomsday, it's the one before Doomsday. But anyways, Iron Man is my favorite. Uh, you said X-Men though. Wolverine. Wolverine's my favorite X-Men. But I didn't see Doomsday. I have not seen that one. You still working at the store? I am still working at the store. I have decided to take less hours, so I do work less hours and days at the store, because I've been working on my projects, and I have been just getting my ducks in a row to like be with my children more. I do activities. There's some things I want to make big changes this year, and I just need to be there a little bit less, but I still want to be there. So, well, if it isn't the lady, hello, Storm. I know Storm's bad, a bad ASS. See, we getting more object head videos. I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna integrate my object heads. I haven't made any new ones, but I still love object head art, so I'm trying to integrate my object head art with my journals and my planners, which part of me is like, girl, nobody knows what object heads are. They're not gonna relate to a journal or a planner with an object head on it. But I've decided we're gonna try to still mesh them together and make it somehow into the series, because I don't know, that's my thing. This is my thing for now, at least my thing. So yes, the answer is yes, but I haven't got the ideas fully developed. Like, I'm trying to think of if I can make my boombox head see-through, but I don't want to ruin him because he was a lot of work. But I'm also thinking about I have a couple people that I'm talking to hopefully set up like a signing for my journals. I'm trying to think of if I can wear my boombox head to the signing and still sign. It'll be really hard to do though. But yeah, other than that, I've just been doing doodle art. The doodle art and really giving myself a hard time over this. I don't know. Digital art and me have a love-hate relationship, and as much as I love it, it hates me. Like this right now, part of me is like, that's good, and part of me is like, no, somebody is gonna point out that this line right here is not congruent with this line. But then also me is saying like, it's not supposed to be perfect. I think that that's really important in my art, is that it's not perfect. You know, YouTube offers collaborations now, just saying. I don't know what that means because I've been gone. What does it mean? It's made. They also, YouTube also has its own studio. I have not played with it at all, but I'm super excited to because I would like to know if it's good or not. So, has anybody used it yet? What's something that you want to accomplish in the next year? I think they mean split screen, dual stream. Maybe. I thought we always had split screen, dual screen. My New Year's resolution is to grow out my eyebrows. Oh, heck yeah. Are you doing anything for that? Like, are you eating more protein or are you like castor oiling them? I would love it if my eyebrows just grew back darker. I'm just like, grow in dark. I want to get those, it means we should all make videos together. I would love that. That'd be awesome. I want to get these things tattooed on. I love my eyebrows. I just want them darker. Hello, hello. My day is going swell. Derma roller combo. I've heard of those. The derma roller. I want to get one of those micro needling. I want to get micro needling done. Super, super simple. This is simple. We're gonna keep it simple. I don't know. Gave you a subscription. I'm a live streamer from TikTok building my channel. I work at a horse ranch and post horse content. Oh, do you? Well, thank you so much. I love horses. I love horse content. Keep it up. Live streamer from TikTok. What have you noticed different between TikTok and YouTube? What is your goal here? I feel guilty sometimes on my TikTok. I go on there and I always feel so guilty. I wanted to delete everything, but then I'm also like, TikTok viewers are more rude. I will say they are very creative with what they say. They're really creative over there in their commentary. I love that about them. But I've never live streamed on there, I guess. So I don't even think I have that option. We've been on here for 19 minutes. We're gonna stay live for about 10 more minutes and then I will have to go do other things. It's mostly kids coming into lives and cussing you out. Ooh, dang. Well, kids be doing kid stuff, you know? Apparently that's kid stuff nowadays. If I ever caught my kid doing any of that kind of stuff. Morning. Just joking, my kid would never. I think about all the times I've been like, does your mother know you're saying these things to people? I mean, at least step it up and goes out. You know. Thank you, VIP. I hope you have a productive and wonderful day as well. I don't know. It just looks like a boob to me. late to the party. No, you're right on time. How you feeling? How'd I sleep? I've slept. I've been sleeping more, but I don't feel like it's been quality. I feel like the brain fog from all the crap food has definitely been affecting me, so I'm very excited. I've been living in the trenches of slop. That's what I would call it. Living in the trenches of slop. Horrible food. Low activity. Just no bueno. Sleeping a lot, but still not fully rested, right? Not restorative, right? Yeah. It's not restorative, even though there's been so much of it. So it's all going to be a part of my look. These are things you can improve by doing these things. They go hand in hand. So I'm just paying attention. I'm writing notes, taking notes. You know, when I'm working out and eating right, they're just different hards. But the sleep is so much better. The sleep is so much better. And it's like an exhausted. I'm going to bed for only 5 hours, but those 5 hours are like a recharge that I needed versus now in the void. Yeah, now in the void. I'm like, this is awful. I could sleep for 8 hours, but it still sucks. Just talked about your latest shorts. I'm very good. Oh, thank you. Yes, my latest shorts have been like art, art and junk food. I'm like, no. I remember the drudgery of having to get up and go back to school. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Going back to school. I literally every day I'm like, do I want to wake them up for school or do I not? Tell you guys a secret. There's 10 of you in here, I'll tell you. I am mobile again. Your girl got a little minivan. So I'm not stuck in the house. You think you would ever do spicy? No. I've thought about doing like pinup because I've always wanted to do like some kind of modeling, and I do love sensual type content, but there's a difference, and I feel like the line has gotten a little bit blurred. You know, like back in the day you could do pinup and it was like art. That's how I view things. So like it would be artsy even if I did, and I don't feel like the world in which we are in appreciates that kind of art. At least not from me. They're you know, like as spicy as my content here has gotten on YouTube. I think that's spicy. I'm like, look, that's pretty spicy. People are like, what are you talking? Where? Let me check. Crazy growing up and actually missing school. I guess there's college, but it's not the same. Yeah, I know. I was like, here where Shine, that's most of the battle. The void is temporary. It will. We will be out here in these streets with new wheels. Yes, I am a soccer mama. I'm doing well. Pinup was normal. It was in good taste. Exactly. And so I guess like I would still like to do some form of pinup. That's still in my like I'm still like pinup. Pinup sounds good, but I'm like I just can hear the assholes now like, all right, now take it off more. You know, like shut up. This is art. I mean, like, yeah, sure it is. You know. There's always a niche audience for everything. I know there's a niche audience for everything. And honestly, like I said, I have thought about doing more of my pinup. Yeah, well, see everything exactly. And I don't want people to mix my art with like I respect sex work. but pinup is modeling, you know? So I've done some like pinup-y work that I am really proud of, but I just don't want it to get misconstrued as like you get what you want, you can order certain things. You can't, you know? Can you order a scene or like, you know? Rapport is important. So you don't have to share it. Yeah, most of my stuff like that is just for me. So when you're 6 you can look back and damn. Yeah, no. I have I have my own little files of things like that. Part of me is like when I show my husband, I'm like, hey look, babe, look at all this pinup work I did that didn't go anywhere. I saved it. I just feel like he's gonna be like, you freaking liar. I'm like, no, seriously, you know how excited I was to show somebody this. You don't want to see Velma like this. She was alone. 33. Looking mighty fly. And holding it down. That's okay. That's okay. Never sacrifice your art because that's who you are. You make your own history. Yeah, I just try to remind myself, like, hey, it's okay. We're in this for the long haul. Are you going to pursue sports now? Heck yeah. Can't wait. Sports, that is where we're going next. Soccer mom in the house. Some parts of us are only for us and our SOs. Yeah, I agreed. Let me go caffeinate myself. Have a good day. Bye. Yeah. I would like to do a cosplay calendar, but I am still trying to work out the things. But I do have some people that I've been talking about doing that with. We just have to be in agreement on how we would do it. I just don't want it to get in the way of my journals because my journals are really important. So again, the line be thin out here, y'all. The line be thin out here. I was having a conversation recently. Oh gosh, where'd it go? What was the conversation about? Well, that thought has gone. I have redone this a million times. You remember me? You remember me? This isn't too hard, but I make it hard. Goodness. Jimmy John. Okay, forget it. Forget it. I can't get this thing. I like the messy version, but I don't know. I feel so silly being held up on this one part. And I feel like myself procrastinating. I'm like, no, we need to just use one of them because we're doing that procrastinating thing, and perfection is not the point. The point is not perfection. The point is to get it out. To get it out and to not get stuck on one spot and then procrastinate ourselves out of another year. Oh, snap. Okay. Like a microwave. That would be funny. I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Object head pinup. I already have like half the connection, so if I wanted to use people's cars, I could. I'm glad that you have steady momentum. I do on this only. There's a genre for everything. Hot dog lady? That's hilarious. Oh, that is cute. I feel like I need more tattoos. Classic cars, heck yeah. Yeah, I've got a photographer, a few car people, and some book people, and some restaurant owners. Oh, and my what would his profession be? He does embroidery, but I have a good amount of people. You're making progress on your goals and ambitions. I know, right? It doesn't feel like it a lot of time, but when I look back over the last year and like what we've talked about, it's undeniable. Will you pin up on a Cybertruck? What? Cybertruck? No. Boom Boom Betty. Oh, that's dope. Oh man, that's a wonderful idea. The cat's in the cradle, silver spoon, something on the hand on the moon. I feel 2026 will be the year we're gonna come. Heck yeah. I agree. I agree. I feel it. I feel it. The vision is just getting more reined in, more and more and more. I'm super excited. I can't wait. I'm trying to think of like I know that by the end of this year I want to have donated 50 to 100 of my journals. I haven't decided what ones yet, but I really want to get into like youth. Like I always wanted to get into the high schools and the middle schools, but now I'm trying to think of like what is it called? Like juvenile detention, and like troubled youths. I feel like I still haven't got to my needs and wants and boundaries. Like I've done a little bit of work. If you go on my bio, like there's like a childhood wound worksheet that I did make. So I am doing some work towards that, but to build up a perfect series, because right now I have the men's mental health guided journal. I'm working on a planner for regulation on the daily. That's what I did for about 7 years before I became a social worker. What? You did what? We're in the school systems. Yeah, I just feel like it's really important for me to get. That's also another hold up on the whole pinup thing. I like pinup, and that's always been like, oh, I would like to do that. Maybe in my older age, because I definitely want to get into the schools. I'm a troubled youth. Can you do me? Yeah, yeah. Um, I I am a troubled youth with adolescent boys with behavior problems and drug issues. Yeah, yeah. Like I want to get there. Take me there. I just feel like had we been a little better prepared, or somebody got in there young enough to be like, hey, attachment and regulation. If we can teach you guys attachment, regulation, and how to rewire your brain early enough, it'll stop so much of the adult problems. So that's my goal, is to get in front of the youth. Yeah. Mhm. Which I don't want to spook myself out of. Like, if that's my goal regardless. Whether I get into schools or not. I can just go to parks and stuff. Like, I don't want to limit my beliefs. But yes, that's the goal. That is the, like, long term. And then there's hobbies. And sometimes it's hard to differentiate between, well, cosplay and modeling and posing and art are all like hobbies that I like and I enjoy, that I can use different times, but the purpose is motivation, youth, speaking, and like brand, not just brand promotion, but brand development. And I haven't developed my own brand yet, and I know that. I feel like it's getting there, but it's not like, oh, that's on brand for her. Right now, on brand for me is disappearing for a long amount of time and not talking to anybody, and then feeling guilty about it, and then coming back like, if you don't make me feel bad, I might come back more. Oh, all right. But that's all we have time for today. I will be back here consistently more soon. I appreciate you guys' patience with me and your love. Some connections, you leave and you come back and it's like you never left, and it feels so good. Bye. Have a wonderful, spectacular day.